myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone. Break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way to even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is.
Hello. Communicate in English easily. Use Grammarly and feel confident with effective communication. Grammarly's instant corrections make your writing high quality and mistake-free, so you can focus on saying what you mean. Grammarly ensures you communicate clearly with.
If you can get these three things right, then you're completely off to the races and your channel will explode and you'll become a millionaire. So in this video, I'm going to take my last 6 years of experience on YouTube and I'm going to try and condense it into a 3-part framework that I would follow if I was starting a YouTube channel completely from scratch today. So I call this framework the Part-Time YouTuber Blueprint because my course is called the Part-Time YouTuber Academy and I've taught this system to more than 2,300 students over the last 3 years. Now there's 3 levels to this framework. If you're new to making videos, and in this context, I'm starting a YouTube channel with 0 experience completely from scratch, we're going to start with level 1. Level 1 is get going. And this is like your first 3 videos. Now, if you're starting completely from scratch and you have 0 experience, then a huge hurdle that holds people up from starting a YouTube channel is actually just not getting started with the thing in the first place. So what I'd be doing is I'd just be making 3 videos. Maybe they're shorts, maybe they're videos I don't even edit. Maybe I'm just making them on my phone and speaking to the camera and uploading them to a new YouTube channel. I would create a channel, create maybe some channel art on Canva or something like that. And this is kind of like the first 3 dates that you go on someone if you're in the dating world. You know, you're kind of getting to know them, you're seeing if you vibe, and in those 3 videos, I'd get some pretty good insight into how I feel about making videos. I'm going to be absolutely terrible at it because, like with any skill, it takes ages to get good at the thing, but at least at the start, I've made some kind of effort in doing it. Like for example, if you're watching this right now and you haven't yet started a YouTube channel, I suspect the thing that's holding you back is probably overthinking. I suspect it's probably overthinking about your niche. What the hell do I make videos about? Why would anyone watch my content? Will people at my job respond poorly to the fact I have a YouTube channel? All of that overthinking just gets in the way of people. That's why level 1 is to get going and just make those first 3 videos. Because to be honest, YouTube is a lifestyle choice. What you're trying to do, what you're signing up for, if you're going to take this seriously, is making videos every week for the next like several years of your life. And so it's worth flirting with it for these first 3 videos and just seeing how you feel. If you don't know anything at all about literally how to hold a camera, how to hold a phone, how to edit a video, how to make a thumbnail, how to start a YouTube channel, then there's loads of free content available on YouTube. Alternatively, I've got a course that you can take at your own pace. It's called Part-Time YouTuber Foundations and it's just $1. And if you take the course and you take action on the course and you email us, we will literally refund you the $1 that it costs for the course. It will take you through how to set up a YouTube channel, how to make your first video, your second video, titles, thumbnails, the basics of editing using free software. Anyway, once you've gone on these first 3 dates, once you've made these first 3 videos, at that point you have a choice. And this is choice number 1. This is, do you want to be in a casual relationship with YouTube or do you want to be in a serious relationship with YouTube? Now casual is like, oh, I'll make a video whenever I feel like it. Maybe I'll film a video on a holiday here and there. Serious is, I am committed to this. And that would be obviously the position that I would be in if I was starting YouTube completely from scratch today. I would actively decide, consciously commit to being in a serious relationship with YouTube. That means Just like if you're in a serious relationship with a person in real life, you want to try and see them at least once a week. I would want to be committing to making at least one video a week, because that to me is taking it seriously. You know, a YouTube channel does not grow if you treat it casually. You cannot accidentally luck into just having a big profitable YouTube channel and that kind of stuff. You have to actively take it seriously. And then once I've committed to taking YouTube seriously, I'm now ready to go on to level 2. Now, level 2 is what I call get good, but I would say in brackets, get good enough. Because in level 2, we're going to be making our next 7 videos. And the point of these 7 videos is to get better at the craft of making videos. And the thing with YouTube is that there are a lot of skills wound up in being a good YouTuber or being a successful YouTuber. There's titles and thumbnails and filming and talking to a camera and like structuring your stuff and storytelling and being reasonable at public speaking if you're going to show your face, and then being reasonable at research and writing and animation if you're not going to show your face, and then actually editing, which takes absolutely ages, and understanding analytics. There are so many skills around what it takes to be an effective YouTuber. Again, in this model, we're starting completely from scratch. I don't know any of these skills. I don't know how to talk to a camera, don't know how to edit a video, so I need to spend these next 7 videos actively trying to improve the craft of making videos. Crucially, at this point, I'm still not worrying about my niche. I don't give a toss what my niche is at this point, because all I'm trying to do is get better on whatever I feel like. Maybe I just absolutely freaking love these Stabilo pastel colored highlighters, so I might make a video about my favorite highlighter pens. Maybe I absolutely love this D-Brand Ali Abdaal palettes collaboration phone case, and I can make a video reviewing that. Maybe I absolutely love this book that I have on my desk at all times, Show Your Work by Austin Kleon, so I can make a video reviewing the book. It does not matter what the video is about. What matters is that we're getting better at the craft of making videos, and we're not trying to overthink our niche at this point. And again, to use the relationship analogy, this is where you get to know each other a little bit better. You're learning more about the other person, they're learning more about you. And across these 7 videos, and 3 + 7 = 10, so 10 videos in level 1 and level 2, across these 10 videos, you're getting to know the craft of making YouTube videos, but you're also learning a little bit about yourself. Maybe at this point, you're even having to confront your own emotions around like fear of what other people will think, and judgment and self-doubt, and all of these other emotional hurdles that can get in the way of us building a life that we love. And so I'd be making these 7 videos on top of my other 3, and I would just be uploading them to my YouTube channel. At this point, you might also want to learn how to get better at editing. If you happen to use Final Cut, I have another course about this. It's completely free on Skillshare, or it's included for free as part of my part-time YouTuber Academy if you want. That'll be linked down below as well. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, I would love it if you could give us a thumbs up. Apparently, it really helps for the YouTube algorithm. Anyway, once you've gotten beyond level 2, at that point, you have to make the ultimate choice. And the ultimate choice is, do you want to treat YouTube like a hobby, having made 10 videos? Or do you want to treat YouTube like a business? And on the hobby to business spectrum, let's say hobby is 0 and business is 10, where do you land on that spectrum? You're not allowed to pick 5. And if you do decide at this point that you actually want to treat YouTube as a hobby, that's totally fine. But if you decide that you want to lean towards the business end of the spectrum, if you decide like I would if I were in your position, that I want to treat YouTube very seriously, and I want to treat it like a business, and I want to be a professional rather than an amateur when it comes to YouTube, that takes us on to level 3. And level 3 is get smart. Now at this point, we need to actually understand the game of YouTube. So far, in these first 10 videos, we've just been trying to make videos that we enjoy. But to really grow a YouTube channel that can potentially change our life, we need to understand what is the game that we are trying to play. And there's basically 3 things. There's only 3 things that YouTube cares about when it comes to growing a YouTube channel. And if you can get these 3 things right, then you're completely off to the races and your channel will explode and you'll become a millionaire. And those 3 things are: number 1, click; number 2, watch time; and number 3, satisfaction. So firstly, the click. This is the importance of titles and thumbnails and idea generation and concept. No one is ever going to watch your video unless they click on your video. And so the first step to success on YouTube is earning the click. Your titles and thumbnails and concepts need to be sufficiently intriguing that someone actually clicks on the video. Secondly, we have watch time. Now, the YouTube algorithm cares a lot about how much of your video someone has watched, because the YouTube algorithm is ultimately trying to serve the right video to the right viewer at the right time. And so if a viewer is watching a lot of your video, it means they're getting continuous value from that video. And so watch time is a great signal for the algorithm to then promote your video to more people that are similar to that viewer that watched it for a long time. So we've gotten people to click with our title and thumbnail. We've gotten people to watch the video with everything about the video actually being good. And then we want to leave people satisfied. Now, increasingly, the algorithm is talking a lot more about satisfaction. It's looking at signals, according to my YouTube partner manager, who I speak to fairly regularly, signals like, likes and comments and things. But also YouTube has started putting these surveys for a percentage of their users that you might have seen when you're browsing YouTube. And they've got tons of other signals for viewer satisfaction. So it's not necessarily that you need to get people to watch 100% of your hour-long video, but YouTube has good ways of knowing were people satisfied as a result of the video that they watched. So having understood the game, we now need to talk about strategy. And this is where we're allowed to start thinking about our niche. But at this point, we have to think, okay, there are zillions of videos uploaded to YouTube every single day, and so your video needs to add enough value for the person on the other end to think that it's justified as an investment of time and attention on their part. You're not just competing with the other stuff that's on the side of YouTube in the suggested videos and watch this next. You're competing with their phone. You're competing with things happening in their real life. You're competing with every other distraction in this person's life. So this is where strategy comes in, and this is where it's really important to figure out what is our niche. Now, the way that I've been